Firelands girls basketball on a Wednesday night. It's the three-time defending Firelands Conference champion Crestview Lady Cougars taking on the St. Paul Lady Flyers. Something's got to give. One of these two teams will get their first conference victory at the end of tonight. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Merry Christmas!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cougars Den on the campus of Crestview High School in Oldsburg, Ohio, for tonight's Firelands Conference clash between Crestview and St. Paul. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi with a new face to the OH.REPORT, Lexington High School. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
That'd be a junior.
Junior, Austin Fisher, and well, first of all, welcome in to the OH.REPORT family, my friend. Hopefully we'll be hearing, I should say, a lot of you this season, but as we get into things, this is a game for both these squads to try and get on course. Crestview, their lone win against the Lucas squad, who as well is down this year, while St. Paul, Ophir. These two teams, completely different last year. They had successful seasons, but this year, they're trying to find themselves out here early on.
Absolutely, yeah. Both teams tonight looking for a big win to kind of jumpstart their season. The Cougars, of course, Lady Cougars, coming off of a district semifinal trip recently where they fell short of a district title appearance. And, of course, St. Paul losing a lot of talent, so it'll be interesting to see which one of these two teams can come out. Gonna have to play good offensively and defensively tonight, and should be a fun one.
Let's get right into things with our team spotlights, and first let's take a look at those Lady Flyers of St. Paul. We were just talking about it, what they were able to do last season under head coach Vicky Mall. 11-12, they were 8-6 in the Firelands Conference. They lost in a sectional final, actually right here at Crestview, in a game you saw live and free on the OH.REPORT, the Mansfield Christian 54-36. Since 2017, though, Austin, 101-42. They've had 2 Firelands Conference championships and 3 sectional titles, so this team knows how to win games.
Absolutely.
However, this season, not the greatest of starts. 0-3, 0-1 in the Firelands Conference. They lost to New London 52-24 on Friday. They also have losses against Vermilion and Padua Franciscan in a Thanksgiving tournament at Vermilion. Offensively, excuse me, not getting a lot going so far. 23 points per game, but defensively, they have to get that as well going, giving up 52.
That's for certain, yeah. 0-3 starts of the season, not pretty, but the famous quote, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So
Absolutely.
That's going to have to begin tonight, though, for this ladies team.
And now let's take a look at the home squad on the scoreboard. The Crestview Lady Cougars and their team spotlight this evening. Last year, they were sectional champions under head coach Amy Bays, 18-5 overall, undefeated in the Firelands Conference to complete the three-peat in conference championships. They lost in a district semifinal to Upper Sandusky, a kind of an upset as well, 52-49. You saw that game with G-Man and Storm on the call over at Shelby, but they kind of shell-shocked there. Upper Sandusky would lose in the next round, though, to Seneca East. But they lost a lot of pieces this season thus far. They are 1-3, 0-1 in Firelands Conference. They did knock off Lucas 58-13, but Lucas really down right now, especially with Shelby Grover out with an injury. And like St. Paul, averaging around 20 points. They're 22.8 points per game offensively. Defensively, a little bit better, though, under 40.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see which one of these offenses can kickstart. They seem to kind of match each other well, so surely one of them's going to have to do better than the other. Will that be Crestview or will that be St. Paul? That is the question.
And let's take a look at a player spotlight for the Lady Cougars. And is one Emma Aumend, the senior forward, averaging 12.2 points per game. First team All Firelands Conference, honorable mention Northwest District, and first team All District 6 last season. So the Lady Cougars have their main player, it's just they have to get some offense around her as well.
Absolutely. You don't win all those awards by accident. Definitely a leader on the court. But can she distribute to her teammates and have her teammates finish the ball at the rim? That is the biggest question.
As we are getting ready to go here, getting ready for the national anthem and the starters, but right now I want to welcome everybody watching in live and free on the OH Report this evening. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. Linda Mendoza, our favorite commenter. Let's go Crestview Cougars. So thank you, Linda, for watching as always. And I will say, Linda, we are missing G and Storm right now. I know they're off to their great job that they're in right now, but we do miss them. And if you see them, tell them that Big Mac Trav says hello. We are just about ready to send it down to the floor. But Austin, what are some expectations from you in your first ever live stream here on the OH Report? What are you looking forward to?
Well, hoping to just deliver as entertaining of a game as possible to the audience, the wonderful OH Report audience that has done nothing but grow over the past couple of years. Hoping to continue that this way and hopefully give a shout out back home to Lexington, representing them well.
And they got one heck of a boys basketball team. I was there on Saturday against Clyde. Coach Scott Hamilton saying that they really didn't have a good game despite winning by 40, 80-40. So that's a team you'll be seeing a lot of them in highlights and hopefully on live streams as well on the OH Report coming up this season. And yeah, already talking like a veteran on the OH Report. Love it so far. You're doing a good job in the first couple minutes. Awesome. So let's send things down to the floor for the introductions and the national anthem. Let's start with Bengal Band.
We live in a country like no other. To honor our great nation, those
just about ready to go here tonight. And let's take now a look at our starters. First for the St. Paul Lady Flyers. A senior, 2 juniors, a freshman and a sophomore. Morgan Ensley, the freshman guard. Chloe Smith, the junior guard. Kristen Matlack, the sophomore forward. Megan Lesh, a junior forward. And Molly Ridge, a senior guard. They are 0-3, 0-1 in the conference. And now for the starters for the Lady Cougars. Sophomore guard Georgia McFarland. She averaged 2 points per game last year. Looking to get that average up. Mia Humrichhauser, the sophomore guard. Elise Belcher, the sophomore forward. Emma Aumend, a senior forward. And Lily Klein, the sophomore guard under head coach Amy Bays. They are 1-3, 0-1 in conference. As we are just about ready to go tonight between these two squads, trying to get things on the right track before the Christmas break. And you know, Austin, I think this is the toughest time of year to be playing. You're in between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's for sure.
Your thoughts are, the thought process is, trying to stay with basketball, but,
yeah,
it's kind of tough.
Between eating all that turkey on Thanksgiving and opening presents on Christmas, there's just kind of that buffer zone, and it's difficult for anybody to, whether it's working, going to school, or, like you said, playing basketball. It can be difficult to have your mind on the right track, and hopefully these ladies tonight are mentally prepared for this game and ready to go as tip-off right around the corner.
Yep, as you see the two squads getting ready to go here on a Wednesday evening, foggy evening again here in North Central Ohio. I made the joke last night saying you might need Rudolph to get out here early with that red nose to get through this fog. It's been crazy, 50 degrees and everything. Kind of hoping we get some snow here coming up, but we still got some time. We are ready to go here from the Cougars Den. Emma Aumend and Kristen Matlack ready to jump things off. And we're off. McFarland up to the lane, misses. And it'll go out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Lady Cougars. Just underway. Inbound to Aumend. Nearly loses the handle, gets it back. Gets it over to McFarland. 2-3 zone by the Lady Flyers. McFarland, mid-range jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound St. Paul. They get their first possession of the game. But they lose it, and it's a turnover.
Good pressure early from the Lady Cougars.
As you see on the replay, got knocked out of bounds. .30 seconds gone by here, opening quarter. McFarland drives into the middle of that zone, but they kick it back out. Nearly loses the handle. Kept by the Lady Cougars and Humrichhauser. Runner, no good. Rebound again to St. Paul. That was Molly Ridge with the rebound. Lady Cougars with the three-quarter court press, and they get the turnover.
They see it very early. Once again, back-to-back turnovers from St. Paul, and pretty great pressure. The press seems to be working for the Lady Cougars early.
2 turnovers in the first minute by St. Paul. McFarland gets it baseline to Belcher. That'll be a jump ball and change of possession, so the first turnover to Crestview, and both sides really unable to get anything going here early on.
Be interesting to see if St. Paul will put together any offense. Haven't seen them past midcourt so far, as they will finally break here.
Morgan Ensley gets it over the Matlack, puts it up, airballs it. but an offensive rebound. Ensley puts one up again, misses. Rebound to Crestview. That'll be knocked out of bounds, but it will go back to St. Paul, a turnover.
Looks like St. Paul also doing the same thing, trying to keep pressure on that half of the court, and it is working well.
Inbounds to Smith. Gets around a screen, puts the layup off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. We'll get a jump ball instead. So trying to get inside, got blocked. And Lesh unable to put it in the bucket. We remain scoreless.
St. Paul will press as well, just like the Lady Cougars, trying to make it difficult for them.
And they do, but they'll get bailed out with the first foul call of the evening. That's going to go against Molly Ridge. It'll be her first, team's first. Just underway here, opening quarter. Lady Cougars working it around the perimeter. Quick passes, that's what helps you get through a zone. But St. Paul quick on their feet thus far. McFarland goes baseline, picks up her dribble, kicks it back out. Picked up by Klein. Lily Klein gets back to McFarland. Gets it inside, that's Aumend. She'll try to dribble around. Quadruple team forces up a shot. Offensive rebound put back, no good. Another offensive rebound, and Aumend will go to the line for two.
Well, the offensive glass is working early for the Lady Cougars, and second chance points might be the difference maker. It's only just underway here, but we'll see how this game progresses with those offensive rebounds.
First free throw for Emma, off the iron, no good. And we remain scoreless. Our first substitution of the game. Tori Kidney in. And the tie is broken. Aumend hits the second, it's 1-0. And another turnover.
And once again, it's that pressure from the Lady Cougars. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's exactly what they're doing.
Third turnover by St. Paul. Klein gets it over the Kidney. Inside the Belcher, back out. McFarland's going to try a three. Off the back iron, no good. And that's a nice job by Ridge to just seal off the defender and let that ball go out of bounds. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. 1-0 Crestview. That's a backcourt violation.
Another turnover for St. Paul. Got to stop giving the ball back to the Lady Cougars if they want to get on the board and compete here.
That was Molly Ridge, the senior, just not knowing where she was on the court, went backwards, but that was backcourt. Fourth turnover for St. Paul. McFarland, 15-foot jumper. She's going to go to the line. She's fouled.
The easiest way to break the zone is to dribble penetrate, and that's exactly what Crestview is doing, and it's earning them a couple trips to the free throw line so far.
Morgan Ensley with her first. McFarland misses the first free throw. Second one up and in. 2-0 Crestview. As St. Paul makes their first substitution, it's Georgia Krabs. Ball on the ground, and another turnover. So St. Paul has seen the ball inside the lane just once offensively. So they've turned the ball over 5 times.
Well, and unless your name is Stephen Curry and you can hit half-court shots, that's going to be an issue.
Entry pass inside, stripped away. It'll stay with the Lady Cougars here with 4:43 left in the opening quarter. Shot missed. We'll get a jump ball, but it will stay with St. Paul. .437 left here. First quarter. 2-0 Crestview. On 2 free throws. Home run ball nearly intercepted, but Lesh able to get inside, puts it up and in. First field goal goes to St. Paul.
And maybe that's how it's done, just one long pass down the court, and the first 2 points for the St. Paul.
And a trap and a steal. Little momentum now for St. Paul. Into the lane, nice move, gets the layup to go. 4 straight. Chloe Smith gets the defender to go by her and gets the lay in.
You see a little 3-2 press and another steal.
Oh, but they're going to give it right back on the jump ball. Take a look at the second bucket. Watch her, just lets the defender fly right by her, puts it up and in.
High IQ basketball.
4-2 now, St. Paul leading. Crestview, they nearly gave it away on the long pass. Instead, it's out to Belcher, and she puts it up and in. First field goal for the Lady Cougars. We're tied at 4. And we're going to get a foul. That'll be against Aumend, her first.
Well, we've seen 3 early buckets in transition, and then the other 2 points at the free throw line, so it looks like this is going to be a fast-paced game tonight.
Left side in the corner. Ridge drives in, loses the handle, but gets it right back. Nice effort there by Ensley. Good entry pass. And Lesh will go to the line. You take a look at this nice pass, Austin.
That's exactly what set up the free throws coming up here. Wonderful pass, realizing the defender out of position there. And a trip to the line coming up for St. Paul.
4 all here. First free throw, in and out, no good. Another substitution. Peyton Barman will check in. Gets the second to fall. It's 5-4. And Crestview trying to push the ball ahead. Sometimes that's what you're going to get is a turnover.
A little too much mustard on that pass. The right idea, though.
St. Paul with the inbounds. Lesh kicks it back out to Krabs. Ridge drives in, gets the bucket to fall. Great move by her to get the bucket, and they get a turnover. Crestview unable to get it ahead, and Ridge with another bucket. Timeout, Crestview.
Well, doing it on both ends of the floor, starting out with that bucket there, then a steal on defense, getting right back to it. And St. Paul have got 4 points back-to-back.
So 9-4. St. Paul, as they're scoring in bunches, twice have they scored 4 points in about 10 seconds time to give them the 9-4 lead. Once again, we want to welcome everybody watching live and free on the OH Report. Nathan Fisher, shout out to my nephew Austin for his debut. Thanks for watching, Nathan.
Good to see my uncle in the chat cheering me along. Hopefully he's enjoying what he hears so far.
Levi Davis supporting my man Austin. Ray Cunningham, let's go Cougars, let's go Georgia. So thank you all for watching. 9-4 St. Paul on the Sutton Bank scoreboard. Cougars setting up their press breaker, and they easily do break it. Belcher gets it inside, layup good, perfectly executed. And then a turnover.
Little momentum swing, you can feel it in the building. Good timeout taken for the Lady Cougars, see if they can finish on this end of the floor again.
So Aumend gets the bucket, and then St. Paul, when they went to throw it in, they crossed the baseline. You cannot do that. They turn it over. Belcher gets it stripped, but it goes into the hands of McFarland. She'll try a three off the front iron. Rebound to Ridge. Good look there, just unable to hit. Back comes St. Paul. Ensley gets it inside to Matlack, unable to score. And out comes Aumend with the rebound. McFarland outside, three in the air. Banks are open. Tori Kidney for three. We're tied at 9. They get the steal. Layup shot no good. Fighting for it. It'll go to St. Paul, but the Lady Cougars with a 5-0 run.
That was a beautiful shot from Tori Kidney. Little kick out pass and off the glass. Not sure if she called bank, but the job gets done nonetheless.
So tied at 9. St. Paul breaks the press. Forces up the shot, no good, but they'll get the offensive rebound. Smith. Runner attempt, no good, but another offensive rebound. Put back, good. 2 offensive rebounds, and St. Paul has the lead back. Nice ball movement inside. Layup shot too strong. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. Golden chance there by the Lady Cougars, unable to cash in.
Once again, it's that transition. So quick. You blink and you miss it.
Shot goes in. Molly Ridge, another tough shot inside. And a turnover. From the elbow, no good. Rebound. That turnover doesn't hurt them. Under a minute to play. McFarland in the lane. Layup good.
Excellent drive. Straight to the paint. Textbook layup. Cutting the lead down to 2.
St. Paul barely gets it in before the 5-second call. And it's a turnover. McFarland draws the foul.
Seems like St. Paul just cannot break the press when they enter the offensive half of the court. They settle down a little bit, but you can't settle down if you only got 10 seconds, and that seems to be the issue so far for St. Paul.
Lady Cougars looking to inbound. Kidney works it around. McFarland for 3. Off the mark. Rebound in to St. Paul, but it's a jump ball, and it'll stay with Crestview with 18.8 left here in the opening quarter. Get it into Kidney. Right side. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Cougars. Mackenzie Spoer in for Crestview. McFarland with 10 seconds. Picks up her dribble. Right side to Kidney. Puts up a shot too strong. St. Paul with the long rebound. Can they get it off before the buzzer? They cannot. And that is how the first quarter will end. We played 1. St. Paul ahead 13-11. You're watching girls high school basketball live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
One quarter down, and St. Paul with the 13-11 lead. Travis Berardi alongside Austin Fisher. And what did you see out of that first quarter?
Well, to start off, one thing's for sure, defense has dominated this game. Lots of turnovers on both sides. It's going to be interesting to see which one of these offenses can get started as a shot here from St. Paul won't fall.
Crestview with the rebound. They trail by 2 here. Quickly ahead. Kidney's blocked. Saves it, though, right into the hands of Aumend. She misses. And St. Paul will come out with the rebound. Just underway here in quarter number 2. And we're going to get a foul. Just underway here in the second quarter. Crestview gave it away on their first possession. St. Paul looking to add in here to their 2-point lead. Works it around. Lady Cougars still in there. Man-to-man. That shot blocked. Rebound to Aumend.
Seems like both teams easing up on the pressure, not as much of a press up and down the court as we saw in the first quarter.
But a double dribble will be a turnover. 7th Lady Cougar turnover here early on in the second quarter.
As soon as I say that, Travis, right back into a press for the Lady Cougars.
Nearly gets the turnover, but it will stay with St. Paul. Lady Flyers, nice job getting inside. Crestview recovers for the moment. Offensive rebound, stripped and taken away. Kidney, mid-range, she's bumped. And she will go to the line for 2. Should take a look at the replay. Just in and out. Could have had the 3-point play, but instead she'll get 2 shots.
Love the way Tori Kidney has started this game out. Little bank shot for 3 earlier in this one. She's got a chance to add to her point total from the line.
It's the second foul against Kristen Matlack. She hits the first. 4 points for her thus far. Second free throw good. So once again, tied at 13. Just about a minute and a half gone by here in quarter number 2. That ball deflected out of bounds, and it's a turnover.
The Lady Cougars right back into that press, and St. Paul, despite the break between the quarters, still unable to break it so far.
9th turnover against St. Paul. Corrected myself when I didn't need to. It was against St. Paul. Klein gets it right side, gets it back. She's going to try a 3. Yes! Pretty shot by Lily Klein. She's on the board, and Crestview leads 16-13. St. Paul turns it over. Crestview nearly gives it right back, but it's into the hands of McFarland. She forces one up, no good. Rebound, but another tie-up. And another possession change. I will say this, both teams really fighting inside the paint.
Yeah, it's tough to get a rebound nowadays, but when you can get one on the offensive side, it's definitely going to pay off. Those second chance points for both teams going to be critical.
That shot no good. Rebound to Peyton Barman. And we're going to get another jump ball, but this time it will stay with St. Paul. And this is just a good
just very
example
aggressive play.
Right here.
Absolutely. Another jump ball as we get a timeout here.
.538 left here in the first half. Crestview with its largest lead. 3 points, 16-13. So, Austin, I know you're a big basketball fan, and being at Lexington, you're pretty excited about the boys that they have to offer down there at Lex this year.
Absolutely. The future is definitely bright. I'm not sure it can get much brighter than a 5-star recruit before he even set foot on a high school basketball floor. And boy, is he a star, showing out, putting up over 20 points in his first home game. It was very exciting to watch as the Minutemen took down Clyde 80-40, doubling up their score.
And also, if you'd like to watch that highlight, you can, live and free on the OH Report. I was down there for that, so just search down a little bit on our Facebook page and find the game. A lot of good happened there that night, despite Coach Hamilton saying they didn't play that well. We're going to get a foul on St. Paul. We'll see who that's against. That will go against Chloe Smith, her first, team's fifth. 5:30 left here in the half. St. Paul gets it in, and yeah, that's a backcourt violation.
Self-inflicted wounds. It's been St. Paul's downfall all night. They need to fix it hopefully soon, see if they can get back into this game.
10th Lady Flyer turnover of the first half. Quickly inbounds, and quickly to the free throw line will be Elise Belcher.
Once again, it's the pass that sets up the shot attempt, and another trip to the line for the Lady Cougars.
Foul's going to go against Barman. That's Peyton's first, team's sixth. So Lady Cougars will be in the bonus the rest of the way here in this first half. First free throw attempt, no good. 3 times has Crestview been to the line for 2 shots. 3 times have they missed the front end. This time they missed both, though. Rebound to St. Paul, trailing by 3. Smith loses the handle. Gets it to Ensley. And then she loses the handle out of bounds.
11 turnovers in the first half from St. Paul. Like I said, need to clean it up quick because they're going to try to get the ball right back with the press here.
Crestview scored all the points here in the second quarter. 5-0 run. That's knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Cougars. Crestview looking to get it in. They do. Kidney. Mid-range jumper off the front of the iron. Gets her own rebound, but won't go. And once again, a tie-up and a change of possession.
St. Paul just got to be a little bit quicker holding on to the ball for an extra second, and that's forcing easy pressure from Crestview. That's the reason they've turned the ball over so many times tonight.
Kidney gets the inbound. Out the Klein, she drives in, pulls up, off both ends of the rim and out. But fought for and back to Crestview. Takes into the hole, counted and one.
Even after the timeout, still lots of momentum for Crestview, and St. Paul needs to get rid of that quick.
Emma Aumend with the hoop and the harm. It's the first foul on Lesh. 18-13 Lady Cougars as we approach the midway point of the half. She has a chance to make it 19 here, but doesn't. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will go to St. Paul. Lady Cougars by 5. And a travel.
That backcourt pressure from Crestview, it is just absolutely clinical tonight. And I believe now St. Paul matching their points with turnovers. That is not something you want to hear.
One away, yeah. That is absolutely something you don't want to see on the scorebook in the first half. Nice backdoor cut on men. Tough shot goes.
Beautiful basketball right there. Wonderful backdoor cut. Good finish at the bucket.
And that is why she was an all-district player last season. 20-13 Crestview. And that's going to be a push. Foul's going to go against Kidney. Her first. Actually, no, they're going to call a timeout before the foul. Take a look at that tough shot. Kind of twisted herself
a little
around
bit
to get the bucket.
Contortionist kind of play right there. That's a tough shot to hit, that's for sure. Your body going one way and got to lean back and hit the bucket from the other, but it was completed, and that is why Crestview has all the points here in quarter number 2.
It was 13-11 after one quarter, but a 9-0 run here by the Lady Cougars through the first 3 minutes and 50 seconds has them on top. Today's girls high school basketball live stream brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors. Scout Construction. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information. 419-989-7240. And Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Sutton Bank. Thank you both for allowing us to bring you this live stream live from the Cougars Den. Out of the timeout, St. Paul gets it in. Smith around the screen, nearly double dribble, but gets it back. Puts a shot up, no good. Rebound, stays with her, puts it back up and in.
Right out of the timeout, St. Paul trying to come out with a little sense of urgency here, getting their first points of the quarter.
20-15. Lady Cougars looking for an answer. Kidney driving in, and that's a walk. No, they're going to get a jump ball. Nonetheless, it is a change of possession. 8th turnover for Crestview. We thought she was going to get called with the up and down, but St. Paul had a handle on it. They do get the jump ball. Smith again breaks the press. Gets it over to Ensley. Loses the handle for a second, gets it back. Nice defense by Crestview. Nearly got the turnover, but it will stay with St. Paul's. We take a look at the replay.
It's good defense. Almost forcing another turnover. St. Paul's heard that quite a few times tonight.
Something else you saw there, not a lot of flyers moving to the ball. You only saw 1 or 2, and that's been one of the reasons why St. Paul's turned the ball over so much tonight.
Absolutely. Seems like Smith is up and down the floor in transition with no teammates to play the ball to.
That was deflected, so there's not going to be a backcourt violation. St. Paul will reset with 3 minutes left in the half. Smith, double teamed, loses the handle, and they're going to call a travel. Sometimes when you drive into a triple team, it's not the right play. And that time, unable to get a shot off. Lady Cougars break the press. Kidney into the lane, rejected, and back comes St. Paul.
It's a great block, key block here as they are in transition.
But once again, the 14th turnover. And Crestview will get it back. Get it in the kidney. She'll get to the elbow, pull up jumper, and she's going to get fouled from behind.
Well, if nobody's in front of you, why not take it to the basket, see if you can get something to work, and she gets fouled from behind. Another chance to go 2 for 2 from the line.
And I think that's what Sydney Englert was thinking. She was going to go to the hole, but instead, the stop, the bump, and it'll turn into free throws. 2:39 left here in the half. Crestview looking to extend on its 5-point lead. First free throw good. Kidney 3 for 3 from the line. Knock on wood. Yeah, I am so sorry for the announcer jinx. Although it's an offensive rebound. Fought for, taken out by Crestview. Put back up and in, so it turns into a 5-point possession. And St. Paul turns it over. Elbow jumper, no good. Rebound. Crestview puts it back up. Another miss, and this time St. Paul will come out with it. And another turnover.
I feel like Smith is in her own head right now. Just can't seem to get the ball to any of her teammates. Maybe not all her fault, but handful of turnovers here from her in the second quarter.
Open shot from the elbow. Off the mark, knocked out of bounds. Who's it go to? It'll stay with Crestview with 1:50 left here in the half. Inbounds a Kidney. She'll drive it in, put the shot up, and again she'll be fouled.
Tori Kidney, only a freshman, but I'll tell you what, been very, very surprising early. 6 points, a chance to make it 7 or 8 from the line, her third trip there.
That'll be the second foul against Barman. First free throw coming up. Doesn't go. She'll get another here. In and out. Offensive rebound again, though. Puts it back up. No good. St. Paul gets it. So after making her first three, she's missed her last three.
Seems like the commentator's curse has lingered a little bit.
It always happens with me. That's knocked out of bounds. Nice job by Crestview, but it will stay with St. Paul. As you look at the nice hustle there by the Lady Cougars, nearly picked off by Kidney. Smith. Under 90 seconds to play here in the half. Gets it to Lesh. Cross-court pass. Puts up the shot, no good, and it'll go out of bounds to the Lady Cougars.
Still just 2 points this entire quarter for St. Paul. Desperately waiting for that horn to sound for halftime to stop the bleeding a little bit.
McFarland into the lane, puts it up off the back iron. No good. Rebound comes out to St. Paul. But it's stolen right back. Aumend gets it inside. Layup shot, yes.
Started with that wonderful steal, textbook.
Elise Belcher. And we're going to get a foul on the other end on Kidney, but let's take a look at that nice passing and shot.
Another bucket for the Cougars at the rim. It's been happening there all night, and it'll likely continue unless the St. Paul defense will say otherwise.
Under 50 seconds left here in the half. And a jump ball and a turnover. So with 45.3 left here and a 10-point lead, does Crestview hold for the final shot, or
well, the way your offense is moving, I would think you try to extend your lead here.
And we're going to get a foul, so they'll go to the line for 2 shots. We're going to get Smith. That will be the 10th team foul, so to the line. Elise Belcher makes the first. 7 points for her, tied with Aumend for the game lead. Second free throw around the rim and off, but an offensive rebound once again. Jumper from the baseline's no good, knocked out of bounds, and it will go to St. Paul with 28.9 left.
Still in that press are the Lady Cougars. Not a single person back in the backcourt.
Gets it ahead. Nice spin move, layup shot, yes. Lesh with her 5th point. 12 seconds left. Crestview still has a chance to get back on the board, up 9. Aumend over to McFarland. 6 seconds from the elbow. McFarland off the iron, no good. Aumend puts it back up, no good. 1 second, and that is how the half will end. But the Lady Cougars starting to pull away. They have a 26-17 lead at the break. We will take a break and come back with halftime stats, analysis, much more. You're watching Girls High School Hoops, Firelands Conference style, right here live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Welcome back to the OH Report halftime show, and we've got a special treat for you. The pep band is here, so we're going to give you a basketball version of the halftime band show with the Cougar pep band here. If they'll play us another song. They were just playing before I came on. I think they're getting ready, so we'll just send it down to the court and let them serenade you with some music here at halftime as the Lady Cougars lead the Lady Flyers 26-17. So there you have it, a little special edition of the halftime band show. Travis Berardi here, back at halftime as I welcome in Austin Fisher. And Austin, 26-17, Lady Cougars really pulled away there in that second half. What went right for them?
Well, it definitely has to do with the turnovers of St. Paul. That has been key. Their defensive pressure, specifically with the full court press. St. Paul has just been unable to break it time and time again. That's really been the difference maker. It's just constant pressure from the Lady Cougars, and they're getting the job done so far.
And let's take a look at the halftime stats. Field goals, 9-7 in favor of Crestview. They are the only ones that hit a 3 thus far in the half. Boards, pretty much even, but it's a tale of two sets of rebounds. St. Paul out-rebounding Crestview 13-6 on the defensive glass, while Crestview with a 10-5 advantage on the offensive glass. and that goes into the field goals as well.
Absolutely.
They got a lot of more. They have more second chance.
Yeah, you don't get second chance points from defensive rebounds, and that truly has been the difference maker. Second chance points from offensive rebounds for the Crestview Lady Cougars, and they've been finishing well at the rim too. Not too many missed layups. They've been getting the job done and doing it well.
Turnovers, been a problem for St. Paul in that first half. 16 turnovers to 9. Fouls, 10 to 5 as well. And then something else for Crestview to be looking at in this second half is to make their free throws, because it could come down to that.
Yeah. You got to value your trips to the line. A lot of times games do come down to free throws. And seems like Lady Cougars aren't really taking advantage of all their opportunities. Just 6 of 15 from the line. And St. Paul, they haven't seen the stripe too much. Only 1 for 2 from there.
They've had some balanced scoring as well. Belcher and Aumend with 7 each. Kidney with 6 to lead the Lady Cougars, while on the other side of things for St. Paul, Ridge with 6, Lesh with 5, Smith with 4. And we are ready to go here in the second half. St. Paul with possession. Ridge drives it in, and well, we've seen everything else here tonight. Might as well see a ball get stuck on the corner of the hoop as well.
Why not?
That's going to be a jump ball, and that'll be a change of possession. Why not? So we watch. There we go. Knock the ball out, you get possession now.
There you go.
Hummerchauser to inbound. She'll get it back. Inside to Aumend. Left side, McFarland. They'll back it out. Aumend into the lane, puts one up off the side iron, no good. Rebound, fought for, but Belcher was on the line when she touched that, and possession will go to St. Paul.
Still no break in the press for the Lady Cougars, sticking with it. It is working to a par so far. See if it will continue in the second half.
Nearly turned it over. Hummerchauser. Nice defense, but unable to grab it. And St. Paul will get another inbounds with 7:16 left here. Just underway, quarter number 3 on the Sutton Bank scoreboard. And a steal by Aumend. Open lane, puts up the shot, missed it. Offensive rebound put back. And Klein's going to go to the line for 2, but missed opportunity there on the open shot.
Absolutely. Hopefully they don't miss another opportunity at the charity stripe. Looking to go 2 for 2.
It's going to be the second foul on Smith. And Klein will get her first free throw attempts of the game. First free throw off the iron, no good. Second free throw in and out. Rebound St. Paul, so the free throw shooting woes continue. Matlack gets it to Ensley, and another jump ball, and it'll stay with St. Paul. 6:53 left here.
Got a feel for the guy operating the possession error. He's gone back and forth all night.
Ball into Ensley. Nice entry pass. That sets up the 3 normally. They will get it to the baseline. Sweet shot by Lesh.
It's just a wonderful jumper, textbook, and a little swish at the end.
Lady Cougars nearly turned it over. And Coach Bays is going to call a timeout. Let's take a look at that shot one more time from the baseline.
Pressure in her face. She still gets it done.
There are the Lady Cougars. Let's go back to our comments section. Cody Fisher. And let's go, Austin.
The aunt and the uncle in the chat. Good to see you guys.
See, this is what I mean. People are sick of listening to me. They want to listen to new people and come root for them. So this is good.
Bring some new faces.
Already bringing the viewers, Austin. Well done. Well done. You're going places, my friend. You're already going places. So 26-20. 3-0 run here by St. Paul this far. What do they need to do to continue this run? The turnovers has still been a problem, but what do they need to do to clean that up?
Well, if you want to clean it up, you got to break the press first. But since they're not sort of cleaning it up so far, you got to take advantage of your opportunities. Every possession matters in a close game like this, especially once you cannot get past half court. Seems to be quite the issue for St. Paul. Let's see if they can sort of break the press here in quarter number 3.
.632 left here, quarter number 3. 26-20, but right back at you.
Baskets falling at each end.
Klein with 5. Quickly down the other end, shot no good. Ball bounces around and it'll stay as we take a look at the bucket. Perfect. Nice jump stop, able to collect herself, put it back up and in for 2.
Seeing it on both ends of the floor, a couple beautiful jump shots. Not sure what the coaches told them at halftime, but it must have been something inspirational.
Runners blocked by Aumend. It'll stay with St. Paul Evers. We take a look at the replay of the block. Inbounds pass stolen away by Belcher. Gets it ahead to McFarland. Georgia kicks it left side. Back out to Aumend on the elbow. Right side now to Belcher. Forces one up, no good. Rebound to St. Paul, but they're going to travel. Once again, out of a defensive rebound, a turnover.
Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, the most consistent thing of the night for St. Paul, and that's not something that you want.
Oh, nice crossover. Jump shot, though, won't go. And again, St. Paul with the rebound.
Everything but the bucket there.
Crestview picking up man-to-man, three-quarter court. Lesh gets it back to Ridge. Ridge loses the handle and another turnover, the 20th against St. Paul. Klein pulls it back out. Over the Belcher, she trips and turns it back over.
Floor's going to get slick with all the jump balls we've had.
Ridge into the lane, nice pass left side, layup shot from the baseline's no good. Crestview comes down with the rebound. Coming up on the midway point of quarter number 3, 28-20, Crestview. Good look at 2, but short. Back come the Lady Flyers. Smith into the lane, double team, puts it up though, and still gets the bucket to fall.
Tough shot, great bucket, cutting the deficit from 8 to 6.
28-22. Aumend. Over the Hummerchauser. Loses the handle, so she'll have to give it up over the Klein. Klein will go right down Main Street, layup shot, yes.
Beautiful. Dribble penetration. Nobody slides over to help, and it is an easy breeze to the bucket.
Yeah, anytime they give you that opening, you take it.
Absolutely.
Ridge again loses the handle, and again St. Paul will turn it over as we're going to get a foul. Take a look at that take to the hole.
It's wonderful. Breezing by the defender like it's no problem. Help side doesn't get there in time, and it's 2 points for Crestview.
Couple substitutions. Spoer and Kidney will check in for the Lady Cougars. Under 4 to play in the third quarter, 30-22. McFarland into the lane, but misses it left. Ball bounces around, stays with Crestview. 3 in the air by Kidney's no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it will stay with the Lady Cougars.
Kidney hitting a 3 earlier in the first half, looking for another one here in the third quarter. Unfortunately, that one doesn't fall, but you got to keep shooting if you want the ball to go in the basket.
It's about confidence. I like that. You miss one or two, just keep going at it. If it goes in, sure.
Of course.
McFarland, she sees it go in.
And there it is.
Her first 3, she has 6. It's 33-22. That's deflected out of bounds. Gives us a chance to take a look at the tray.
Great pass, wide open, no pressure. Cool, calm, and collected. And a switch for 3.
Largest lead of the evening for the Lady Cougars, 11. Smith picks up her dribble, gets it over the ridge. She'll try 3. Oh, what an answer.
Wow, banks for both teams tonight.
Ridge has 9. Can the Cougars answer? Back out to McFarland. Thought about that 3, but she'll drive it into the lane, put one up. Can't get the bounce. Where's the rebound? Well, you guessed it right if you said another jump ball. Take a look at the 3.
That is a tough angle to knock that one in off the glass, but converted nonetheless. Deficit now down to 8.
McFarland will inbound underneath the bucket. Needs to get it in, and didn't. 5-second call. Nice job by St. Paul to shut down the passing lanes. Home run ball. Right to Smith. Passes it over. Layup shot no good. Offensive rebound put back. Yes. St. Paul on a bit of a run. They cut it to 33-27.
5 points in a row. Let's see how long they can ride this run.
Smith now with 8 points. Kidney's going to try the 3. Just a bit short. Rebound. Stays with Aumend. Puts it up and in. Pickpocket for 2.
A great steal. Turning it into 2 points.
On the other end, St. Paul unable to get it to go. McFarland with the tough shot. Can't get it to go. And back comes St. Paul. Smith is going to get fouled inside. Take a look at the nice job by Aumend on the other side.
Got to be aware of all 360 degrees on a basketball court. Didn't see it behind her, and ball gets taken away, put in the basket for 2.
Emma called for the foul. Shooting foul, so Smith will go to the line for 2. Short on the first. Lily Klein checks back in for Spoer. Second free throw. Off the left side, no good. Rebound to the Lady Cougars. Aumend with the open lane. Gets it left side. Now into Belcher. Turns it over. 12th Crestview turnover. Back comes Ridge. Euro step. Let's go.
What a drive. Swinging the ball over the defender's head and a nice quick finish at the bucket.
First into double figures with 11. Back on the other end, McFarland for 3, no good. But an offensive rebound for the moment, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound. Let's take a look at that shot one more time. Up and over for 2.
Not sure how she held on to that one, but the ball ends up in the basket. That's all that you ask for as a coach.
Lesh called for her 3rd foul. 1:31 left here, 3rd quarter. Quick shot by Kidney. underneath the hoop, no good. And we're going to get a foul against Crestview. That's going to go against Hummerchauser, her first, team's third. Again, Crestview in that full court 2-2-1 press. Now they go man-to-man. St. Paul breaks it. But again, St. Paul gives it up, their 22nd turnover. Aumend gets it inside the kidney. Turnaround jumper rejected. Return to sender.
Beautiful block. Gets the job done. Looked like a full palm block, too.
Across the timeline is Ridge. She'll get the runner to go. Banks are open. The Sutton bank is open for 2.
Hope you didn't blink because that 11-point lead is cut down to 4, and we are right back into it at the end of the third.
And we're going to get a block. Let's take a look at that bank one more time. Well, the end of the bank, I guess. Back comes Crestview, looking to get the final shot here. Nearly loses the handle. Kidney's there. 15 seconds left. Puts up the 3 off the back iron. Aumend there with the putback.
What a rebound. Turning it into 2 points once again. These second chance points are just continuous.
And we're going to get a foul with 1 second. Take a look at the rebound putback.
Great job to seal off the defender there, making sure she can't get her arm over for a block.
That's where that power dribble comes in handy. You saw her do that to get through the defender. Catch and release coming up here for St. Paul if they can get it in. They do. Turnaround jump is blocked. And that's how the third quarter will end. St. Paul, though, with the run to get back in it. It's a 2-possession game as we head to money time after the break. You're watching Girls High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Money time here in the Cougars Den. 8 minutes remain. Crestview with the 37-31 lead. Travis Berardi alongside Austin Fisher. And what did St. Paul do there in that third quarter to get back in this?
Well, they did turn the ball over a couple times, but limiting those turnovers, and like I said earlier, taking advantage of their opportunities. They had a lot more buckets in the third quarter than the fourth, and that has been, or excuse me, than the second, and that has been the difference maker so far.
6-point lead. And the jump ball will be a change of possession. Turnover again. I just saw Emma Aumend with the steal. Called it a jump ball, but still change of possession will go to the Lady Cougars. McFarland from the elbow puts it up. Can't get the ball to fall in, and we'll get a foul 95 feet away from the hoop.
Can't be pleased with a foul like that as a coach. It's good to have pressure, but got to be careful about where your hands are.
Fourth foul against Crestview in the second half. Both teams with 4 fouls each. Across the timeline. Turns it over. 24th turnover for St. Paul to McFarland. Tried forcing one off and is blocked. Knocked out of bounds, but it will stay with St. Paul here with 7:09 left in the game. Home run ball. This time stolen away by Crestview. Saved, and it will go to the Lady Cougars. They have numbers. McFarland into the lane. She's going to pull up for 2. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, but it will stay with the Lady Cougars. Was expecting her to take it to the hole.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of interesting to pull it up from there, but she almost knocked it down, not going to question her confidence.
Lady Cougars get it in. Klein. The Hummer-Chowser, now to Aumend. Nice move. Bank. Good. 13 for Emma. And a steal. Layup no good, though. Stolen back. And Emma's going to go to the line.
Boy, is she working on the offensive and defensive end or what? Multiple steals on that same possession. That is just the beauty of basketball right there. Hard work and effort paying off.
Foul is going to be Ridge's third. And Emma will go to the line with a chance to make this a 10-point game. In and out on the first. Chloe Smith checks back in for St. Paul.
Like I mentioned at halftime, these free throws are going to become clinical, especially now with the lead dwindling before our eyes.
It's the second, though. It's 40-31. St. Paul looking to break the press. They do. And we're going to get a foul on Emma. A little bit too much with the body there. It'll be her third. Still plenty of time for St. Paul here. Down 9 with 6:25 left. Into the lane. Strip, though. Back comes Crestview. McFarland into the lane. Kind of let the ball slip there. She shot it, but it will stay with Crestview. As you saw, I think she was expecting a little more contact there.
Maybe trying to catch the whistle there, but the referees were not fooled.
McFarland from the elbow. She'll pull up just inside the line, and yes. 8 points for Emma. 42-31.
She's shooting the ball well. I mean, seriously, even when there is pressure, she is still cool, calm, and collected.
And we'll get a timeout. St. Paul, 5:50 remaining. We'll take a look at that shot just inside the line, but still, 2 points is 2 points.
Absolutely.
Tonight's high school basketball, girls by high school basketball live stream brought to you live and free thanks to our generous sponsors. Scout Construction. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information, 419-989-7240, and also Scout Construction there since the beginning of the OH Report, a very good friend. And they just redid the Skoronsky household, so it's a little bit warmer now this winter. Also, Sutton Bank, earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Sutton Bank, Kasasa. It's fun saying that. Dominic Morris, know him? Says you sound good.
Thank you, Dom. Appreciate it.
The Austin Fisher Love Fest continues here on the OH Report, live and free. St. Paul with the patented 6 players on the court play.
Every now and then you'll catch the officials not counting.
Do get the inbounds, but it's stolen away. Again, trying that home run ball. But this time, Crestview gives it right back.
Well, the end of the game, girls are getting tired. Turnovers starting to happen more and more often.
Long pass inside to Lesh. Off her leg, though. And Aumend gets it. Out to McFarland. She has an open lane. Can she get there? Jump stops, doesn't get it to fall. Ball bouncing around the lane. And I think we're going to get a foul against the Lady Cougars. Yes. Both teams with 6 fouls. That's the second on Belcher. Open lane now for Smith. Layup shot. True. 42-33.
St. Paul not really staying in the press. Kind of surprising. Down by 9 here in the fourth quarter.
McFarland gets a bit of a screen. She's going to take it down Broadway and scores. Right back at you, Emma McFarland. Or Georgia McFarland, sorry. 10 points for her.
Still at it on the defensive end. Nice tip pass out of bounds.
$11-point Crestview Lady Cougar lead. Under 5 to play. Ridge gets it knocked out, but it will stay with St. Paul with 4:49 left. Getting towards that point where every possession is critical for the Flyers.
Absolutely. A lot of contact there. Kind of surprised there was no whistle, but still maintaining possession.
Right side the Ridge. Looking to get it inside, but it's deflected as she forced it. And back come the Lady Cougars. McFarland. But Georgia walks. And again in the fourth quarter, one team gives it up, but the other gives it right back.
A little bit of hesitation, and that's why there's a travel there. Had an easy bounce pass for what would have likely been a walk-in layup, but unfortunately, Crestview turned it over once again.
Emma nearly get the steal. Ridge gets it ahead. Kalesh up and under, yes. 9 points for Megan. 44-35. And we're going to get a full timeout by head coach Amy Bays. 4:08 left here. From the Cougars Den. Which team is going to get win number 1 in the Firelands Conference? Just want to remind you folks, we have much more action coming your way on the OH Report this week. Starting with tomorrow. That is Thursday. Both boys basketball games. First, Galleon at Clear Fork. Brian Skoronsky, Hayden Gray will be on the call there. Also, Tiffin Columbian at Upper Sandusky, and I'm excited for that because it's the debut of Joe Baylog. Yes, that Joe Baylog will be on the call with myself from Upper Sandusky. Both games slated to start around 7:30. Then we have a 4-pack for you on Friday night. 3 live streams and 1 highlight. Ontario at Clear Fork Girls, myself, Brian Skoronsky, will be on the call. That one. Mansfield Senior at Worcester Boys, Brian Harder, Greg Collins. Northmore at East Knox Boys. And then Hayden Gray will have a highlight of your Lexington Minutemen as they host Ashland.
There we go. Yeah, it's the holiday season. We love to give and giving you all the action around North Central Ohio.
Myself and Joshua will also be on the call. Seneca East at Upper Sandusky Boys on Saturday, our lone live stream on Saturday. But a lot left this week here, live and free on the OH Report. We like it busy, as always. Aumend almost loses the handle. As the Lady Cougars now running clock. This is where good ball handling comes into play, Austin.
Absolutely. I think in the timeout, Coach Amy Bays probably had to talk with her team. Don't force anything up, only take easy layups and make them send you to the free throw line. And I'll tell you what, her team is taking a lot of time off this clock.
And finally, we'll get a foul on St. Paul, and that will put, actually, no, that's the 6th foul. So next foul will put the Lady Cougars to the line for a 1-and-1. Both teams with 6 fouls. That was the 4th on Ridge. Hummer-Chowser backs it out, gets it to Emma Aumend. She'll dribble it back out. And we'll just swerve around, and finally she's fouled by Lesh. That's her 4th. And the Lady Cougars will be shooting a 1-and-1 the rest of the way.
Well, over a minute taken off the clock there. That is precious time. Flyers have to make every possession count, but can't put the ball in the basket if your team does not have the ball.
We'll see if the Lady Cougars can improve on their free throw shooting performance from the first half. Makes the first. 10-point game once again. Emma with 15. Second attempt. Good. Made it both. 46-35. Lesh works her way around, and we're going to get a foul, and she will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And I believe that's going to go on Belcher. It'll be her 3rd. And now with the clock stopped, St. Paul has a chance to get some points.
Kind of surprising, Coach Amy Bays staying at a press up by 11 points. You would think they kind of sit back a little bit and let St. Paul attack, but no, staying aggressive, and St. Paul is at the free throw line now.
1 of 2 on the night is Megan Lesh. First attempt, no good, but we had a lane violation. Hummer-Chowser, a little too jumpy there, left early. .248 left in regulation. Missed again. No harm, no foul. Crestview back with possession. They can run some more clock. Aumend barely breaks the 5-second count, gets it to Belcher. Now to Klein. And a quick bump on Barman will send Elise Belcher to the line for another 1-and-1.
Once again, not letting the opponent have the chance. Already put 2 free throws in the basket this quarter, looking to add to it here at the home stretch of this one.
First free throw off the front iron, no good. Rebound to St. Paul, but they give it up. Aumend, clear hole, yes.
Well, Aumend has just been a star on the offensive and defensive end, never giving up on the plays, and it is paying off big time.
Left side, jumper, short. Maybe Crestview got a hand on it. Offensive rebound doesn't go. And now a jump ball will stay with St. Paul. We take a look at the steal and bucket.
Calm layup there. No pressure anywhere near her. Good finish, making the lead 13.
And now head coach Bays. Can't take those timeouts home with you. Might as well get your team set up.
Love that.
Crestview leading by 13. Want to once again thank all our fans for watching tonight, especially all of Austin's fans, live and free. I think we'll have him on a lot more, just that we get the numbers up. Talking to one of my bosses, Jory Skoronsky, who's on the camera tonight, letting Brian do the cooking for once. Hopefully you didn't burn anything back there, Brian. But thank you all for watching tonight on a foggy December evening. You all know the story about foggy December evenings, Christmas time. Just hope that Rudolph, unlike the Rudolph in our commercials, doesn't lose his light. But I digress as we get back to play. Quick inbound, layup shot, no good. Offensive rebound, puts it back. And to the line will be Smith.
Once again, second chance points. No points there, but an opportunity to have 2 at the free throw line. Cut the deficit down to 11.
48-35, Crestview leads with 1:48 left. St. Paul going to have to score in bunches to get back in this. Smith now with 11. Couple defensive substitutions in for the Lady Flyers. 108 seconds remain. Smith misses the second. Rebound to the Lady Cougars. And a quick foul. That'll be the 4th on Barman. And Klein will go to the line. She's 0 for 2 tonight. And again, St. Paul will make substitutions to get their offensive players back in. .48-36 on the Sutton Bank scoreboard. Airballed the first free throw. So St. Paul gets what they wanted. Change of possession. Lady Cougars sticking with the full court press. Quick ball movement to Smith. Inside, but lost the handle. And a tough break for St. Paul.
It's great defense, taking away the baseline. If she's going to go that way, she's got to go out of bounds, and that is exactly what she does. Back to Crestview.
St. Paul back to that full court press. Right in the trapping area, but McFarland able to break it. Lady Cougars again running clock. And a bump. That'll go against Smith, and Emma Aumend will go back to the line with a chance to get the 20 points on the night. 69 seconds remain. First free throw good. 19 points for Emma. Once again, strategic substitutions by the Lady Flyers. Second free throw. Good. 20 points for Emma.
It's that senior leadership, the lone senior on this Lady Cougar squad, and 20 points to show for her. What a game for her.
Going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with St. Paul, but that does run time off the clock. Now 62 seconds left. Tori Kidney checks back in. Easily gets it in. Across the timeline to Smith. Smith into the lane. Good move, gets the bucket to fall. Smith with 14, it's 50-38. 45 seconds left. They get the turnover. Smith over the Matlack. She puts it up off the back iron. Rebound Aumend. It's deflected, and it will go to Crestview as we take a look at the bucket.
Well, didn't use the glass, but didn't have to. Usually coaches will get on you for not using the backboard, but when the ball goes in, can't have any complaints about that.
33.9 left. Inbound stolen, but given right back. 25 seconds left. Crestview got to get it across the timeline. They do. Kidney with it. Backs it out. 18 seconds. Back door to Emma. She'll back it out, and that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Lady Flyers call off the Dogs. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and the Lady Cougars, despite the steal, get the win. Crestview gets win number 1 on the early season. 50-38 is the final. We'll take a break. Be back with final stats analysis and our MVP interview right after this. You're watching Girls High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Time now for our Scout Construction MVP, and it is Crestview senior guard, Emma Aumend. Emma, game high 20 points. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just take me through this game. You guys were able to really turn over St. Paul. You turned them over 29 times. Just what was the game plan coming into this to get so many changes of possession?
I mean, just like last year, we like to get down and get after it on defense. Our top thing on our board was intensity on defense and on offense. So, I mean, we really pride ourselves in that and hold each other accountable. So,
yourself, 20 points. You led the way. Just what were you seeing out there?
I mean, I always try to look for teammates, pass. I mean, assists are just as important as points. But when you have the open lane, you got to take it. And my girls out here were feeding me, so I really appreciate that.
This was pretty close throughout the game. It was 13-11 St. Paul after one. You guys took a pretty good lead. You had it up to 11 in the third quarter, but they came back, cut it to 6 going into the fourth. What did Coach Bays tell you between the third and the fourth that really got you guys going because you're able to finish it off and pull away?
I mean, she definitely told us to settle down. As you could tell, we got a little bit wound up and uptight, so we were trying to get ahead of ourselves and making a couple of turnovers, but she just reminded us that we're okay, settle down, hold the ball, relax, and then it worked. We got some open looks again.
You guys started out, I believe, 0-3, but you beat Lucas. You beat St. Paul now. What can this do to give you guys confidence moving forward?
Oh, I mean, it's so important. Last year we were 4-0 at the start of the season. So, I mean, just like last year, this year, it just helps us keep rolling, and it helps give these young girls a lot of confidence, and I'm really excited to have the rest of the season with them.
All right. Now, as always, if you want to look into the camera, give anybody a shout-out that you like, go for it, my friend.
This is a shout-out to all my girls on the team.
All right, there you have it. Emma Aumend, a game-high 20 points as Crestview pulls off the 50-38 victory. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you. Thanks.
And let's welcome Austin back in now as we come back here in the post-game show. Final score one more time for you. 50-38 in favor of the Lady Cougars. What'd you like from the Lady Cougars in that second half?
Well, they kept the pressure. They didn't, hold back at all whatsoever. It was kind of surprising even in the fourth quarter with a sizable lead, but Coach Bays decided, hey, let's keep the pressure. They can't handle it, and she was absolutely right. 20-plus turnovers for St. Paul. It just got ugly, especially down the stretch when there are a lot of tired legs out there. So I just love the way the Lady Cougars had confidence in themselves to go out, especially Emma. She was extremely good offensively and defensively. She just never gave up on the play, and that really turned the game around for them.
Let's take a look at the final stats for this evening. 18 field goals to 16. Favor Crestview, but they had 2 more threes, 3-1. St. Paul finished with a 31-27 advantage on the boards, but 29 turnovers to 17. They also had 20 fouls to 11. Unable to get to the line that much. They finished 2 of 7, while Crestview 11 of 22, 50% from the line. It's not what you want, but when you get there 3 times more than the other squad, 11 of 22 will do the job.
Absolutely. I mean, they started the game out 6 for 15, so they kind of cleaned it up from the free throw line, made it count in the fourth quarter. That's when it matters the most.
Crestview doing enough here to get the victory this evening, and hey, it doesn't matter how you do it, just that you get the dub, especially this early in the season. Get your first conference victory, get to within a game under 500 after starting 0-3. So it's a great job by the Cougars to get out of here with a victory, a young squad, and every win's going to help for them.
Absolutely.
Any final words, my friend, before we get out of here?
Well, shout out to all the people that tuned in today, all the family and family friends. Appreciate you guys helping me boost my confidence, and hope to be around here for a while presenting some excellent commentary.
Absolutely. And final thoughts for you on, I guess, while I get our final credits prepared and ready here, what are you looking forward to most throughout the season, high school-wise, not only with the Crestview Lady Cougars, but around the area?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you see a lot of good basketball around North Central Ohio. I'm hoping for a lot of offensively powered games. I don't mind defense, but let's be honest, it gets a lot more entertaining when there's more points on the board. So I'm hoping for as many good offensive plays as possible, and hopefully we could see, especially some of the boys teams around here. Of course, my Lexington Minutemen, extremely dominant to start the year off. Hopefully they continue to stay strong, and looking forward to an excellent year in the boys and girls basketball season.
If you had a person that you would want to call games with, who would that be? I heard you have a buddy that wants to do this as
yes,
well.
Levi Davis. I don't know if you're still watching, but if you are, love from
Shout
Crestview.
out.
Absolutely, another shout out to you. So hope to see you tomorrow night at Clear Fork, and hope to see all of you as well.
Perfectly done, my friend. Perfectly done. And that gave me enough time to allow us to get out of here.
There you
That'll
go.
wrap it up here from Crestview High School. I want to thank everybody that made things possible this evening. Austin, well done. Bravo.
Thank you.
Really well done.
Thank you.
Jory Skoronsky as well, running the camera. Adam Thompson, audio video design. Brian Skoronsky and Hayden Gray as well back at OH Report. Sutton Bank, scoreboard sponsor. As well as Scout Construction, our MVP sponsor. Sutton Bank also our commercial sponsor. I want to thank Tim Kuhn and the fine folks here at Crestview for allowing us to be here. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Lady Cougars pull it out, score by quarter, 13-11 St. Paul in the first, 15-4 Crestview in the second, the lead 26-17 in the break, 14-11 St. Paul in the third to cut the deficit to 37-31, but a 13-7 margin in the fourth gives Crestview win number 2, 50-38. For Austin Fisher, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Olivesburg.